We're at Accountex, it's day 2. I'm here with an old friend, Gavin Fell from Fluidly. How's it going, Gav?
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
First day, really busy. Second day is a little bit quieter, but I think that's because everyone kind of went large last night in the parties, so I think they're probably nursing hangover somewhere.
Well, you wouldn't have been at an after party, would you, Gavin? You're a professional.
Professional, married, 4 children,
Yeah.
home about 9:15, in bed by 10.
Yep, I can believe that. You've been to many Accountexes over the years. What sense do you get of how relieved people are to get back face to face?
Listen, it's been absolutely amazing. Like, call me old-fashioned,
Yes.
but seeing the whites of somebody's eyes, give them a cuddle and a handshake, it's been absolutely amazing. It's like, I've missed that. It's been, you know what, Zoom and Google Hangouts has proven the point that we can survive without face-to-face meetings, but genuinely miss them, love them, and I think it's been great to see partners who have kind of been seeing on the kind of in the front rooms and in the living rooms, kind of seeing them face to face has been superb.
And it's a chance for customers that know Fluidly but they've never met you. You can talk to them in real life.
Absolutely. I think the one thing that we've definitely benefited from in terms of a Fluidly perspective is obviously the cash flow forecasting and the scenario building been really important for our partners. And we've still brought on a hell of a lot of partners through the COVID and the pandemic and the recession, but genuinely haven't met them. So they've kind of signed up online, done it via a Zoom call. So seeing them come up and saying, look, I spoke to you this time last year and thank you very much for all your help, it's been like, that's the time where you think, right, okay, you know what, that's like where it makes it kind of really worthwhile in terms of doing something.
And you talk to a lot of accountants, Gavin, this is your world. What kind of skills, attributes do you feel they're going to need over the next few years to stay competitive and relevant?
I think the relevance comment is really important. I think that all of the learnings that they've probably had over the last 2.5, 3 years in terms of really helping and supporting clients is going to be fundamentally important. I think the agility in terms of the kind of the way that they work and the efficiencies that they've gained in terms of all of the work that they've done via the social medias and via Zoom calls and stuff like that. I don't think they should forget that. And I think the thing is being relevant all the time, and being relevant for me in terms of this industry is about making sure that you kind of continue to grow, continue to develop and continue to learn. And I think if nothing else, it's forced the hand of accountants to start really taking technology seriously, because God forbid if they hadn't have took that kind of technology step, where would they probably have been over the last 24 months? It would have been like super tough for them, right?
And you've seen so much over the years. Gav, do you get a sense like I do that there's been a few budgets held back and people splashed out a little bit more? You put a lot into this stand here as well.
We put a lot into the stand, but you know what?
It's not cheap, is it?
This pales into significance in terms of kind of your yacht parties and your big stands, and you're surrounded by the big boys and girls, and you look at it and you think, yeah, you know what? They've obviously, that marketing team's getting rid of them budgets and they're starting to obviously spend. So, but it's great, right? Because it's kind of at the end of the day, it just sets a real good vibe about the whole place.
Well, why do you come here?
Oh, we come here because it's important to, 1, see what other people are doing, 2, support our partners, and 3, hopefully bring on some more new partners. And obviously we've got a message ourselves. We've been acquired by York North Bank at the back end of December, so there's a whole new proposition for even our existing partners to understand what that actually means to them.
Yeah, and finally, Gav, you're a passionate guy. I've known you a long time. You've still got an appetite for the fight. What excites you most for the next few years?
I think what excites me most is like I've just touched on, we've just been acquired by York North. Now, what that actually means is we can now have corporate finance conversations.
Ooh,
yeah, like
that's a whole new level.
Yeah, that's a whole new world, right? And that's a world that, if nothing else, I'm going to have to listen and learn and understand, because it's a whole different beast from our perspective. But we've never had that conversation with any of our partners, and we've never been able to support our partners past that kind of 250, 300 grand mark. So now we can have that conversation up to 75 million, and all of a sudden them projects and them sort size deals start becoming a hell of a lot more interesting and a hell of a lot more challenging, but a challenge that we're going to embrace and really enjoy moving forward. So cannot wait for that to happen.
And international for Fluidly?
Well, you never say never, but at the end of the day, that'll be something that we'll work out in the...
You could open up the Caribbean for them?
Yeah, I'd quite happily go to the Caribbean. South Africa is always nice. I'd go down there for a bit, but listen, let's see what the strategy is holding for, because I guess we've got new owners now, so from that point of view it'll be good to then sit down with them and really understand where we're going to be taking the product next and how we're going to develop it. And does that mean develop it in the UK? Because we've got 1,500 partners now. There's still a hell of a lot of work to be done in this country before we start kind of maybe thinking about other countries, but who knows, like you say, exciting times, exactly, exciting times.
Thanks a lot, Gavin. Great
Pleasure.
time today.
Cheers, Rob.